So we're here with Kirk Larsen, who's a local artist, and just did this beautiful landscape here, actually close to where Andy took the photographs. And we're going to ask Kirk if he had to pick one spot in Oyster Bay with pearls where it would be the most memorable if he ever moved away and had to think of one spot. What would it be? Like a pearl of Oyster Bay. It can be a site or an establishment or something.
Now, unless you're floating it, I mean, out in the bay itself is what I consider my favorite spot. Whether it's in a kayak or a sailboat, I really like to be out in the bay. But I think for me, the next best place, the on-land site, would have to be the pier, like right at the edge of the pier or at the end of the pier. I could just see
this pier right here. Yep.
Out at the end of the pier, almost on a piling or at the beginning of the pier, where the Christine sails from, and a lot of sailors and sailors-to-be learn to sail. I think the beginning or the end of the pier, where the Christine sails from, where people learn to kayak, people learn to sail, that's pretty much for me. It's like the bay extending its hand to welcome you to go sailing, kayaking, whether you're crewing or just going for a leisurely evening sunset cruise.
Right.
That really, that's a pearl of Oyster Bay for me. If you had it at the end of the pier, if you're kayaking by, you're sailing by, you're coming in on a cruise on a Christine,
you know where you were.
The pearl is on the end of the dock.
That's
and
a
it's
good
like,
idea.
oh,
Yeah.
what's the pearl?
We're in
Oyster Bay,
Bay.
la oyster, you open the oyster, you find the pearl, you put the pearl on the end of the pier, and you eat the oyster. This is it. You must take this, you must, come here. You must take the sustenance of the oyster and swallow it and let it become part of you. The oyster and the pearl, we become one, we are all the same, it is round, it's like you start on one side of the pearl, you end up in the same place, eventually, hopefully you have had an oyster.